season. Jimmie Johnson in the 48 car, closing in on the championship. Biffle looking for the win. Truex trying to play spoiler up front.
Don't think Truex is going to have enough. Biffle got a really great restart. Too many car lengths.
Biffle going for 3 in a row. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. Coming to the finish line. Greg Biffle goes 3 in a row at Homestead. And Jimmie Johnson is the 2006 NASCAR Nextel Cup Series champion. What a run for those boys. They were out of it.
Hoping and probably wondering about all the discussions they've had the last few weeks.
All right, white flag last lap, guys. It's been a long year.
Jimmie Johnson in 7th position, trying to battle to get in the 6th spot. Up front, Matt Kenseth, dominant performance by the Wisconsin driver in the final ride with Robbie Reiser, his longtime friend and crew chief atop the box. Reiser will bid farewell and become general manager at Roush Fenway. But what a way to go out as Kenseth comes out of turn 4, and Matt Kenseth will win the season finale at Homestead Miami Speedway.
Remember, guys, that was domination. Let's go burn it down. Woo!
Oh, the emotion now. Chad Canals.
Just phenomenal. You guys are awesome. Thank you, boys. We're going to tear it up tonight. Tell me how big my lead is now. 13 seconds, bud. 13-second lead.
Okay, it's a white flag here,
What am I
guys.
looking for, Bob? 6 car. 6 car.
Okay, now the 29 car is in 2nd place, and he is another 13 seconds back. All Carl has to do is just make sure this thing will come around to the finish.
10-second lead now, bud.
Final lap for Carl Edwards, who has led the most laps, trying to coast home with yet another win in 2008.
He's going to make it, guys. Here he comes.
Out of turn 4, Carl.
Great job. It's running out right now. It's running out right now. We're out again.
Carl Edwards gets his 9th win of the year, and Jimmie Johnson makes history as a 3-time consecutive NASCAR Sprint Cup champion.
These are 2 great teams executing their plan perfectly. Man, that's just unbelievable.
Yep, great job.
And in 2009. But folks, the story is history being made by a driver, Jimmie Johnson. There comes Hamlin. Open up the history books, folks. On a November night in 2009, Jimmie Johnson is a 4-time Cup winner.
Flag lap. There it is. Just one
White
more
flag.
circuit.
One good lap.
Nothing any of these guys can do. That hammering you hear is the sound of the nail of the final coffin on the Chase contenders' hopes of upsetting Jimmie Johnson.
Got a lot of champagne. Half a lap, bud.
Carl Edwards is going to win the race, but coming through turns 3 and 4, the championship is going to go to Jimmie Johnson. And if you don't think he's going to be one of the greatest, think
You're
again.
looking at the 5-time champion.
You're looking at him.
Yeah! Woo! You guys are the best! Boy. Unbelievable! Yeah! Woo!
White flag is up, final lap. Remember, it was in the last race in 2010 when Denny lost the championship to Jimmie Johnson that a lot of folks thought broke his stride for the following year. Had a tough year in 2011. Now Denny's going to end 2013, if nothing goes wrong in this final half lap, with a win that just might set him on his stride heading into 2014 after a tough year this year.
Yeah, very well could. What a great performance they've had here today.
Dominated the second half of the race along with Dale Jr., held him off at the end. Checkered flag, career win 23, Denny Hamlin, your winner at Homestead Miami Speedway. Matt Kenseth will finish second, and here he comes, champion for the 6th time, it's Jimmie Johnson.
2013 Yes! Thank you guys. What a race team. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you, my man. Thank you. What a spectacular job this season. Great season, everybody. Proud of everybody. Very proud. You better get a sip of that damn bottle you got in there, because that's the last healthy liquid you're going to have for the rest of the night. I just can't even begin to thank you, Chad. Thank you, everybody on this race team, everybody at home and Hendrick. You guys give me the best cars in the world to drive, and I still thank you for it.
For overtime, coming back into the restart zone. Great restarts by both the 48 and the 22. Kyle Larson drops back to second, but he fights back on the outside. Here comes the 4. Kevin Harvick racing that 22 hard.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Jimmie Johnson out front. They've passed the overtime line.
Half a lane higher.
Larson looking to the high side. This time by.
Perfect lap.
White flag in the air. One more time around from Miami. Jimmie Johnson has never won at Homestead Miami Speedway, but he's never been in a position where he's had to win for a championship. Down the backstretch he goes. A half a lap away from the championship. Jimmie Johnson through 3 and 4. Make room. Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt. There's another 7-time champ. Jimmie Johnson wins his 7th NASCAR Sprint Cup championship.
You are looking at 7-time champion, Sprint NASCAR champion, Jimmie Johnson. Jimmie Johnson, man, I am so proud of you. So proud of you. You're a good man. You're a great champion. Now you're a 7-time champion, brother. Winner of the race and the champion can celebrate anywhere he wants to now.
Jimmie Johnson. He's celebrating at Homestead Miami Speedway. This moment presented by Sunoco, fueling victories all season long. Steve, you mentioned it. We may never see anything like this in our lifetimes again.
The way in which they did it. Persevered all day long, perhaps with not the fastest of the 4 championship cars, but Chad Knaus has been on top of the box for all 7. Rick Hendrick has owned for all 7. Jimmie Johnson has driven obviously for all 7. They made adjustments. They continued to battle. They won the race and the championship.
started the race at the back of the field. Methodically worked his way up to the front. Continued to put that car in the right position. The final restart.
To get out. And Jimmy, I gotta ask, as a kid from El Cajon, California, did you ever dream this would be possible?
Oh my gosh, there is no way on earth. Just beyond words, and didn't think that the race was unfolding for us like we need to be the champs, but we kept our heads in the game, and Chad called a great strategy, made some great adjustments for the short run. Some luck came our way, and we were able to win the race and win the championship. I wouldn't be here without so many people believing in me and giving me this chance, from my dirt days and my parents, of course, first and foremost, my brothers, my wife and family today, car owners, sponsors, Chevrolet, Lowe's, so many amazing people along the way that believed in me, giving me this chance. Jeff Gordon, Rick Hendrick, all the men and women at Hendrick Motorsports have been working so hard to get these cars fast, and giving me an awesome 15 years at the company. Just thank you. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, I am so thrilled to be here in this moment, so grateful for the opportunity, and so thankful and blessed. I'm lost for words.
Petty, Lydia and Genevieve joining Dad in this ride. What an amazing run. Mom said, no, I don't think you should be riding in the car with Dad. Jimmie Johnson was at the back of the field when the checkered flag flew. When he crossed that line the last time, he was in the front of the field, winning the race and the championship. There, he mentioned that he thought the 5 consecutive championships was a bigger deal than the making of the 7th championship, as Jimmie Johnson climbs out of the car.
For the honors, our chairman and CEO of NASCAR, Brian France.
Well, you're making history, number 7. I don't think anybody saw this coming, but you did. Congratulations, Jimmy. You are the champion.